Your faces.
Your mom's faces.
She's your mom, too.
Damn it!
Hi, Emily. Good evening. It is Thursday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday, January 14th. And it's really cold outside. It's negative 40 degrees. Eric and I are walking back from our night class. We have a night class. It's 5 to 7:45. That's 2 hours and 45 minutes of sitting in a room, listening to my professor understand a word he's saying. Like that. And it's annoying. But actually, it's going to be a really fun class. Because he's grading us, but he's not grading us. It's crazy. So it's like literacy for sign language learners. That's what it is, about teaching. And we have to do this, like, he's calling it the writer's treasure chest, or the writer's folder, and we're writing this thing, and, well, you're not writing it, but you're just writing samples and you're throwing it all in, and it can be anything. You can throw in anything you want. So he's like, hey, if you have stuff for when you're a kid, put that in there, or something, anything at all. It's cool, and I want it, so I can put it in there. And so, like, my blogs that I write, that I should be writing more of, but haven't really, I can put that in there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a writer. I do these things. Crazy. So I can put that in. Like, it's cool. And then we don't have a final exam. We just have like a self-assessment, which I really don't like because I really hate typing. Well, I deserve an A because I'm freaking amazing. I don't really like typing that kind of stuff because it makes you sound really stuck up. But that's what he's doing, and he's like, you already do this, and so he's grading us, but he's not grading us. It's crazy. And we have to do this little, like, it's called morning meeting, so you have to teach a greeting, so I'm going to do it in Japanese. I'm going to teach him, like, konnichiwa, and teach him the correct pronunciation of it, because everyone's like, konnichiwa, and it's like, you know, it's konnichiwa. There's an n in there. So you do konnichiwa, or ohayo, not from Ohio, or Ohio, or konbanwa, because it's a night class, I'll probably teach him konbanwa. But I'm going to teach him that, and then you have to do a game. I'm not sure what game to do. I was thinking just having everybody learn Janken poem. My phone's ringing. Sonny, you ruined my flow! Ugh! But I have a story about Sonny to tell you today. But anyways, okay, so what was I saying? I was talking about my class and stuff. And about morning meetings. Okay, so morning meetings. So we did a game. I wasn't really sure. I was going to have like a wild session of Janken. Or I could do Daruma-san, which is the Daruma-san ga koronda! You know, like Oron does that? I was thinking maybe doing that one. I'm not sure. Suggestions? I don't have to do it till February 4th, so I got plenty of time. And then I'm going to do you have to do a little, like, 5-minute thing about just sharing about anything, so I'm going to talk about Taiko. I'm going to bring my sticks, I'm going to do some amazing things, and they're going to be like, oh my god, you're so cool! And I'm like, yeah! And we had to create, like, note cards that were your name tags, but he took them back because he needs to make them prettier. And so he's like, put anything you want, just put a name down, and like put your last name on the back so I know who you actually are. But if you don't want to go by your actual name and you want to go by nickname, put that. So what did I put? Usagi. And people are having trouble, so they're just going ooh at my face, and that's kind of weird. But anyway, so yeah. What was I saying before about I was talking about that class? Freezing cold. That's right. Okay. So we're walking back, and it's like a 15-minute walk from the education building to Holes. So Eric and I are walking, and our faces are freezing off. And like it's windy, so our tears are starting to fall. The tear froze to my face, and like it hurts. Ow. Like it burned it and made it bleed. It's not bleeding anymore, but ow! Ow! It's negative 40! And Valerie on her blog, she's like, oh my god, it's 13 degrees Celsius, like 35 degrees. Whatever! I mean, I know, she has no insulation, it's nice and warm in here. But outside, oh no, just go sunny. He's like, okay, meet me an hour after your meeting. And I'm like, oh man. Okay, so then there was another thing I did today, which was my Health 301 class, and I did that. And we had to do this thing about, like, personalities. It's called the People Plus thing, and you fill out all these questions, and it tells you what color your thing is, and there's 4 different colors. There's green, blue, gold, and orange, which actually is, like, orange/red or gold/yellow is what she was saying. It was weird. And so I got green, but there's different personalities. So blues are the ones that are supposed to be teachers, apparently. They're, like, the compassionate, motherly, wishy-washy people that make me annoyed, because they're very emotional people. Golds are the really OCD people, and then oranges are the freaky, like, rebels and risk-takers and chaotic and spontaneous people. And then greens are analytical computer geeks. That's basically how she summed them up. I'm really paraphrasing all this right now. But you do it out of a different point system, and there's 24 points you can get, maximum 24 points for each different color. And so we did our group things, and I got 23 out of 24 in green. And that makes me, like, I question things a lot. I'm analytical, I'm logical, I like computers, and I'm antisocial. That is one of the big ones, that's antisocial. And I'm like, yes, I am antisocial, because last semester, I did not go to one floor meeting or socialize with anyone in this hall, except, like, maybe a couple of the Chinese girls when we were making the same food in the activity lounge. That was about the extent. Because, like, the girls next door, I'm gonna kill them. I'm going to kill them. Because every 5 minutes they're banging on my wall, telling me how loud I am, and I'm like, I'm sitting here quietly playing on my computer. I'm not doing anything loud. My speakers, yeah, occasionally, they're right on against the wall, but they're not even that loud. But I guess the walls are, like, thin, because they can hear it or something. And then, yeah, okay, midnight, I have some friends over here, and yeah, it's quiet hours, but we're in my room. But occasionally, we'll say something funny, and, like, Emily will laugh really, really loudly, and then they'll bang on the wall. It's like, dude, could you just have some little tolerance, okay? We laugh, like, once and twice. Every, like, 30 minutes, it happens, okay? We can't control that, because my friends are spazzes, and so it doesn't work. Ugh, it was annoying. But anyways, going back to what I was saying before, antisocial people, and then the blues are supposed to be teachers, and yeah, all that weird stuff, and I was gonna categorize all my friends, because I'm like, okay, Emily's a blue, and Pan is a blue, and Bo's an orange, and Mike's an orange, and Sunny's probably a green, and people, like, I have these friends, and I can organize them all. I can organize them, color-coding all my friends, yeah. But, yeah, I got 23 on the green, 16 on the orange, because I thought I was going to be an orange, and then I got 11 on the gold and 10 on the blue, so I guess I shouldn't be a teacher. She said, no, it's okay, but these are just the usual teachers. You'll be one of the weird teachers. I'm like, yeah, I'm a weird teacher, because I'm a freak. Okay, and then I have to talk about your video, too, because I didn't do it last time. So your video, yeah, your friends are leaving you. Nah, boo-boo. Maybe you should get out of there, too. But I know you're trying to, so I forgive you. And puppy, cute puppy. I wish you could have kept it, because then it would be funny, and then your cat would kill you. But it'd be funny as a puppy. But you saved a puppy, so good for you. I'll get you karma points, I guess. And then, I'm sick. I'm not really sick, but my nose is weird. What was I gonna Daddy. Daddy actually sent me a picture of the crack on his head. In the staples and stuff. Like, he did a before and after, kind of like. Good job, Daddy. Well done to you. You people are all taking away my title of most injury, okay? I haven't really gotten injured in a long while. But that's my title. I'm used to doing things like that, you know, waking up Sunday morning, cutting my hand open, and not telling anyone, and going down to Mom and be like, hey, Mom, don't be mad. And then she freaks out, and they pour water on it. It stings like hell, and then I go and get stitches. Okay, I'm going to try to make back to my big camera just ran out of time, and I'm going to blame it on Sunny's phone call. So anyways, okay, what I was saying about Dad is taking away my title, and that's not cool. Okay, and then I want to talk about some other stuff real quick because I think it's really nifty. So, I had to watch this video. It's like an hour-long video on this thing on C-SPAN. But usually things on C-SPAN, you just sit there and go, oh, I'm going to kill myself after this. But, we're watching this guy called Clifford Stoll. And I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's a really nifty guy. He's actually an astronomer. But he was talking about this thing about computers, how he loves computers, but he hates computer culture and the way it's going. And he's crazy. Like, I'm kind of acting limp right now because I'm, like, really hyper and stuff. But he has, like, crazy, crazy hair. And when he talks, he bounces up around. And then he has this water cup that he doesn't drink out of. He just holds this cup of water the entire time. And I'm like, dude, sip the water. You're making me thirsty, okay? So I have to write a one-page reflection about this, but I'm going to probably, like, can I put a link? I'm putting a link on, wait, one slide, on YouTube for this video because it's really, really interesting, and I think you should watch it. Other stuff. I'm starting a club. Oh, that scared me. Okay, so I'm starting a club. It's about Japanese dramas. I'm going to watch Sentai and Japanese dramas, so I'm going to start with Hanadan and Goksen and stuff. I just need to get an advisor and then turn my form, because I've already got like 50 billion people who are like, yes! I want to spend 4 hours watching dramas every Wednesday from 8 to midnight. Yes! So I'm going to start this group. It's going to be awesome. So I'm doing that, and it's called All My Asian Dramas. That's what we decided. I was going to originally call it Dorks for Dramas, but they might have thought it was theater, so I had my friends submitting things, and we picked All My Asian Dramas, is what we decided to do instead of, like, All My Children. Ha, it's funny. All My Asian Dramas. So we're going to do a solid foundation, so we're going to start with Hanadan and Goksen, and I'm doing a Chinese one. I haven't picked a Chinese one. I'm thinking Hanakimi. I'm not sure which one to do or something. And then I'm going to do Hibiki and Deca Ranger because my friends requested Sentai in this, so I'm going to put that in there. And yes, okay, I'm going to go because I've been talking for a very long while, and my voice is going to die, and I have a floor meeting at 9, and it will be sunny, and I have to get homework done. So Emily, I will talk to you tomorrow.